Today I'm going to show you how to apply some image adjustments to alter the color of an image in Photoshop, and also how to apply some filters to make things look more three-dimensional. So if you look over here on my layers, you'll see I've copied the same cupcake multiple times just so I can show you some different ways of doing things. So first we'll start with image adjustments. We have a plain white vanilla cupcake. I'm going to go to the top toolbar to Image, Adjustments, and I'm going to simply start with Brightness Contrast. Now this box appears and I can move the toggle left and right to change what the image looks like. And the original image fades away up here, so I can bring that back. Look, now you've got the gray background around it. And that starts to show up more. I can even make it more warm, all just from brightness contrast. So that's a really nice and easy option to use to subtly edit a photo. Another option we have is Image Adjustments, Vibrance. And just like it sounds, it's going to get it much more intense. So see here, now it's like devoid of color. Here it's starting to get more yellow. Now it's almost like a yellow, reddish orange. So we're just taking what's already there and making it more vibrant, making it more bold. The next image adjustment option we have is Curves. And you can click on this line and drag it up and down, and you can do it in multiple places and get different effects. You can even click on the image itself and think, okay, I want to bring out more darks like this. See how this dot appears here? Watch it again. See how it appears over there? So it's telling me where I need to go if I want to make that dark more apparent. So there's a lot of ways to edit the photo with curves as well. You can also do multiple image adjustments together. If you go and look at image adjustments, there's also a ton of options here that you can play with. Like even hue and saturation, I could give myself a blue cupcake. Lots of options for what you could do. But one thing you can do is you can do, like I said, multiples. So we're going to go Image Adjustments, Brightness Contrast. I'm going to bring in that background a little bit. Then I'm going to go to Image Adjustments, Vibrance, and I'm still on the same cupcake layer. Now making it a little bit more intense. And then maybe I want to bring some more shadows in. So I go Image Adjustments, Curves. And now I can make those shadows more apparent. So that is 3 image adjustments on one layer. We can also do a bunch of things through filters to make things look more three-dimensional. So I'm on another new layer. I'm going to go to Filter on the top toolbar, Filter Gallery. When this appears, you get a dialog box. You can zoom in and out down here. And you have different folders. So you click on the folder and you will see different options that you can work with. I'm going to start with Artistic and Plastic Wrap. Notice how it starts to look three-dimensional. It's almost like Wayne Thiebaud and his painted cakes. Yeah, now it's getting even more intense. So you can move the toggles around to change how intense a filter is. So if I say, okay, wow, that's a big difference from the original to the filter. So again, that was the plastic wrap filter. Another filter we can use is called Paint Daubs. So I'm going to come back to Filter, Filter Gallery, back to Artistic, and Paint Daubs. I'm going to zoom out here so you can see what I'm working with. Now this one kind of makes it blurry. I can make it sharper. See how it starts to kind of like crackliture down there? So this is mimicking painting a image. but using Photoshop instead of actual paint. So I'm going to say okay to that. And then another one we can use is Watercolor. Filter, Filter Gallery, Watercolor. And we can make the shadow, look at how intense it is when the shadows get pulled to the right. We can add texture, change the brush detail. Lots of options you can add. So I could take multiples of these and use them on the same one. Like maybe I really like those shadows. Now I want to go Image Adjustments, Vibrance, make that more intense. Now maybe I want to go back to Filter, Filter Gallery, and I want to add some plastic wrap to that. Ooh, but I don't like that area. It's like too much. There we go. So now it really starts to look like frosting up here. So let's say I like everything but this kind of grayed out area here. I'm going to take my magic wand and delete it and then see the other cupcake underneath it. So you really just kind of, and I could even highlight this area. I could cut it. I could paste it special right back in place. I could drop the opacity down on my layers panel. See how much more realistic that looks? So there's a lot of options you can use. I could even highlight these three layers, hold down Shift, highlight these three, go Control E to merge them. And now I can go do image adjustments again with these connected as one. I could do more filters. Maybe I want to soften up those edges with some paint daubs. The possibilities are endless. So just remember image adjustments. There's all these options for how to change the color and value of an image. And then under filter, you have Filter Gallery with a bunch of folders you can work from. All right. Good luck.